together allegedly. But so yeah, lots of bursts here. All of these players are on a pretty good run so far, and they're looking to make it even further as we're moving into this first game here.
Yeah, let's get into it, see what Ren and Agmed have to offer. I saw a few people in the chat cheering for their boys over there, so you love to see that one. But let's get into this first game.
It's always like this. Whenever there's a player and we're like, you know, I have no idea who these guys are, but this is gonna be fun. There's always someone in the chat being like, "That's my boy, that's my boy." You guys don't know. You're about to find out. We are about to find out. So far, we're finding out about Ren is a sword gameplay, able to already grab a knockout.
Yeah, Doctor going there, taking him to the office right there. The little ground pound unarmed from Agmed isn't enough to do it right there. Jota will come right back. But there's the recovery off of the top. Agmed is really putting in work with this axe so far.
Doing a really good job on that indeed, but they're gonna get themselves stuck in a team combo. Neutral Signature sending him backwards there, which is going to be an angle where he's not gonna get knocked out. But give it some extra time, give it another hit, and he's gonna be able to pick that one up.
Okay, so slight damage lead going over to Agmed and Ren so far. But, I mean, not even really that much to say about it. I think anything could happen in the next couple of seconds. Agmed's still unarmed, looking to pick up the gauntlets right there, and is going to get it.
Wow.
Jota
so far doing a great job with the aerial gameplay on the spear. Able to get the Saren. He's going to get stuck in a team combo, though. The side signature didn't even connect onto Jota. It connected onto the Hattori instead.
Right. Agmed going a little bit far off right there as Ren and Doctor face off against each other, but gets picked up in the action. Doctor going back to the clinic there for the last stock.
That's a bait, right? I mean, you're holding that neutral signature for that long. You're waiting for a teammate to get in there and throw out the signature. I think he was even going for the player that went up before, but he just... Fortunate circumstances made it so he hit the other one.
Ren sweating on the side right there. Exclamation points are going to start coming through, but Agmed just wants to tunnel down Doctor right here on the recovery. Now both members of Red out.
Yeah, Doctor already in their last stock here, approaching orange, but I mean, Doctor throwing out a recovery. Fairly safe move to be thrown out. He's going to get a knockout off of it as well. Jota able to connect that Sair. These guys, they are behind, all things considered, but I mean, they're taking stage control fairly well right now. They're going to lose it momentarily. Neutral Signature is going to get a knockout, though.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Jota right now, the way that they've been hanging onto this stock for a little while. Very, very safe gameplay with a spear, but the recovery is enough to get that one, making it even at 1. You gotta stay alive now, Doctor. That might not be enough. It's going to be off stage. Weapon throw does not connect.
Able to dodge that one out. Actually, not even dodging, just finessing it around as they are still sustaining their stocks here. I mean, it was looking at Agmed and Ren. They had a massive lead, but Jota and Doctor, they're slowly but surely, they're starting to pull this one back.
Absolutely. Let's see. Big swings coming through from Agmed on that axe. Can he get too much more? Ren is slowly starting to approach Red as well, but the big target here is Doctor. Look at that damage.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about Doctor's damage for the past 2 minutes. I think he just doesn't care about the damage. He's not going to get knocked out. Damage does not matter unless the enemies are able to find that one move which will get the knockout. Endlight comes out. The Sair would have been phenomenal.
This is doable,
will
though.
Not find the connection, though.
Wait a second. Okay, Agmed wanted to chase dodge in onto Jota while he still had advantage state right there. That's not going to KO either, but you do get it a little bit of time to piece up in the 1v1 instead.
Getting sandwiched here. Sair isn't going to be connecting, and also the missed recovery coming out from the Rayman. We're seeing a scramble at this point to just get any kind of punish. We're waiting for any sort of mistake. You want to get that Sair in, but he got interrupted. Agmed just a little bit earlier.
Didn't disarm either, so he can cover his tracks with the weapon toss up. Both. Look at how long Doctor's been staying in this right now. This could be the reversal hit, though, but it's not enough.
He gets the knockout too, man. I can't wait to see this graph. Doc just refused to lose that stock. And you see it right there, 356 damage, 5 knockouts. He made that stock out. But then again, take a look at the damage. Keeping that stock is very, very key, but he has to basically run away for such a long time. Ren and Agmed have to try and tunnel vision onto him, or rather, that's what they shouldn't do, because when they do, I mean, Jota is just gonna... I don't know, dude.
So the charts are backwards on here, just so people know, but you want to look at the one all the way to the right. That just doesn't seem to end for a while. But I don't think I have ever in my history of watching Brawlhalla, which is admittedly is shorter than some of the other out here, but I don't think I've ever seen it go that dark red before. So kudos to Doctor for hanging on to that stock forever and taking that first game.
Yeah, it's definitely, as someone that has casted this for admittedly probably a bit longer, I can say that it is still considered long. I mean, it's top 10 probably of what I've seen. It's very, very impressive. And again, the way that Jota, when they were tunnel visioning, the way that Jota was able to just sneak up on him and get 3 hits.
Absolutely. Let's see if Ren and Agmed can pull this one together for game 2. It was looking real close.
Doc, already see him with a 1 stock lead. Oh, almost able to get.
Ooh, swinging.
Almost able to get. Didn't want to commit to that Sair. I believe maybe he wanted to go for a GC D-Light, but then backed out of it because he thought the enemy would have punished him. Side signature connect out of Jota.
Okay, looking for the team combo right there. A little bit misspaced from Jota. Not going to get too much more. Reaching with that recovery right there, but Agmed has been playing unarmed for like a while, too. He played unarmed for a lot of game 1 as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, for sure. It's been working out very well for them so far, and you're gonna see just how much they can use this until it's not working, basically. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Side sig misses. Jota going for the sidelight recovery, but it's still not enough to get the knockout. Agmed sticking to that stock incredibly well. It will go down finally as Jota now trying to go for a commitment. Sidelight Sair is going to connect. That's a knockout
Jota
too.
Covering the ledge right there. Yeah, it looked like a little bit of miscommunication. Maybe Agmed was going to try to come in for a save, but Jota was just babysitting that ledge for a little while.
All right. 4 stocks against 3. But these stocks, I mean, they're looking fragile. They're all fairly damaged at this point. If they can potentially they can potentially concentrate their attention here onto the Val.
Oh, big swing there. Doctor makes his way out, but Jota does not. Doctor's going to look for the side air right there. Dare as well to not get too much after. Now they target swap. Yoda's going to be looking for the edge guard, and Ren actually hooks it up for him to keep off stage for a little bit longer. Now the sweat comes through.
Recovery not connecting off of Ren. Sidelight going to get them stuck, but the Dare is going to come in and intervene. Agmed now still on that second stock as he's trying to land with the hammer. Weapon throw downwards is going to connect with their enemy, but he's just not allowed to land. Jota's anti-air so far has been great on that spear.
Yeah, absolutely. Those recoveries from Jota have just been lethal. I mean, they haven't really promoted the stock just yet, but it has allowed Ren to basically be a non-factor in that entire stock as Agmed was going to fall out.
This is the thing, right? Ren and Agmed, they were looking really good. If Jota and Doc are able to concentrate their attention onto Ren, I thought that's the one thing they needed in order to win this game. But Agmed, they've been able to get his stock off even faster. There it goes, 2v1 now.
Okay. This one was very doable in game 1, but that was just because both members of Blue were incredibly deep red towards the beginning of that 1v2. Agmed's got his work cut out for him here.
Jota
Maybe
just
looking on stage.
snaring away. Agmed able to get that DC again, though. Dare Sair is going to seal the deal for Doc as they go 2-0 on the board here.
Yeah, I mean, solid showings so far from Jota and I'm mistaken on the second name. Right
Doc.
now.
Yeah, Doctor. It's
The
Doctor on start.gg and then it's Doc9 on Steam.
Okay,
so.
yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering, I mean, it looks like we're just going to run it right back. I was wondering if maybe Agmed and Ren wanted to look for like a legend swap, perhaps, something with a little more bulk on the defensive end to maybe stay alive for a bit longer, because that's where Doctor and Jota are really thriving right now.
I feel like I definitely approve of them sticking to the same legends, because this is 2-0, yes, but this is definitely 2-0 with an asterisk. Like a lot of these games could have gone either way, and you're so close to a working formula, you might as well go back in there and just try a little bit harder and see what you're able to do.
100%. Let's see.
Oh, Dare ground pound connecting off of Agmed. Great option used there on the axe. Dogs. D-Light on Spear dropping? Was that what I saw? Either way, he's very blessed not have been hit by that. Agmed with the follow-up DC D-Light all the way out there. What awareness!
Yeah, that was insane, because it really was Agmed in disadvantage there, just looking to recover back, and he kind of just had a gift handed over to him by Ren. Great team synergy right there from Red. They're going to get pieced up real quick. Doc already in orange on the second stock.
See a small team combo coming out. It doesn't go all the distance to a knockout, but sometimes you don't need that. I mean, you got so much damage. Doc is in orange now. They're working with a massive disadvantage just because you were able to set that one up.
Agmed throws the weapon, opts for unarmed once again. Weapon spawn is not going to come through for a minute. It looked like it came on the right side where Ren was.
Waiting so long for that ground pound, and then the spear player was just completely ready to go for the sidelight follow-up as well. These guys, they're having some great synergy right now, but is the synergy better than Ren and Agmed? I'm not sure, man.
It's hard to say. I mean, even when you separate into 1v1s, you saw Agmed just get that very, very simple downlight to Sair to find that KO. So Doctor is on that last stock. We saw him live forever in the first game, but it looks like they're finally starting to fall behind here against Ren and Agmed.
Jota? What was that, Sair? I'm sorry, excuse me. I thought he was on the ground. He said, no, I'm in the air. I'd like to see that on the replay. I'm not sure if we're gonna get that, but okay. That's a mechanical skill right there. I'm flabbergasted.
Ooh, okay. All that being said, Jota is the one that's hanging on to this last stock. As I say it, though, it's just a KO off the top. It looked like he was going to be able to survive for a little bit longer. Now it's ones across the board.
Agmed, let's see what you're able to do on this axe. One stock, able to... The signature isn't going to be connecting. He's patrolling the ground, but right before he's even able to anti-air them, I mean, Ren is one step ahead of him. He gets that Sair in. 1v2 situation, the team combo. You guys missed it the last time, and they're actually going to be missing it this time too.
Agmed's Sairs from this hammer play have just been so good in this game. They're staying in it for now. About even in damage, but I mean that big hit is gonna come through and get their first game on the board. Ren and Agmed showing some signs of life.
If they lost that game after missing the team combo for a second time, I think I would have shed a tear. I would have shed a tear on stream. I'm really happy that didn't happen. Now these guys, they've had some unfortunate turn of events whenever they tried to get that team combo set up, but third time's the charm, right?
One singular tear shed for Polly in the chat. It's just it would be a sad day if they were able to lose off that one, but it looks like we will be going to game 4 now. Yeah, they are better than that indeed. And they were showing great improvement here as well. I'm excited to see what happens in this game 4 now. Again, elimination side bracket, so Ren and Agmed need to win 2 in a row to stay in this one. Jota and Doctor, just a single game left.
3, 2,
high stakes games, and yet again we have a lot of these players. Ren and Agmed specifically, they haven't gotten top 32 yet, and just getting one game is so comforting because it means that they might not fall victim to the mental block, right?
100%. Big ground pound attempt from Agmed doesn't get punished, so we will just go hard reset right now and break off.
Agmed able to get back up, tries to get that Sair with a little bit different positioning. He could have caught both of the players with that, so it would have been amazing, but just not quite there yet. As Jota and Doc are able to get themselves an initial lead here.
Agmed once again unarmed from that big hit right there. Both red team members off stage might have to look like a recovery situation from one. Agmed may not be able to come back right here. Oh, okay. Wow, the reversal as it happens. Jota, he might not have anything.
Ren just sweeping in there out of nowhere where the ground pound second one is going to be enough as they get both of the knockouts. Great synergy there. They did multiple target switches in that one offstage interaction. Jota and Doc, they didn't know how to respond. They were unsure what was going on, I think.
Is like the perfect word, Polly. I mean, like, it really looked like Jota was going to be the first one to fall there, and somehow getting that reversal was insane. As the dust settles, it's just Agmed sitting on this first stock still. But oh my god, here comes the team combo with Ren.
Okay, Sair comes out. Jota, he's going to be able to get back up. Okay, I was getting a little bit worried there, but just as I say so, I mean, he hasn't touched the ground yet. Okay, now he will. Doc is going to be able to free up some space by getting Agmed out. Just like that, though, Ren is going to throw them off stage. Jota has basically not been allowed to play this stock so far.
Jota off stage once again. They're going to look to try to go in on Doc. No, it's the target swap towards Jota as he recovers.
Wow.
Ren kind of getting diced up by Doc over here.
I think it was neutralized into the double chase dodge, weapon throw, and then another neutralize. Something like that by Jota. Super clean interaction that he was able to get there. But Agmed able to get a knockout with that delayed recovery. GC Enisig.
Oh
okay,
God.
the punish off of that could have been massive, but you might not want to go that risky. I mean, you already have a small lead. You might not want to try and make a massive call-out move like that.
Okay, Agmed fighting his way back, but the ground pound from Jota is going to deny once again. Big Sarah, and there is nothing left in the tank. Last stock here for red team as well.
Ren is stuck in a very short 1v2. Agmed is going to be able to spawn back up. Jota gets that D-Light in. Agmed, D-Light, Dare, D-Light. Nair going to catch both of them. It's just a scramble for damage right now, Walt.
Oh, big recovery right there. Excuse me, big extension from Doc. Excuse me. And we're going to get a little bit more. Oh, what? He just ripped that?
Recovery, hey man, jump recovery, catches them off guard. It worked, but it didn't get the knockout. Not quite yet. Agmed and Ren, this is your one final chance, your fighting chance to get this to a game 5. Jota neutral sigging his teammates. They have an opportunity. The Sarah's gonna get the knockout. It's a 2v1.
Got one. Yup, Ren off stage right now, so Jota maybe jockeying for position. Yup, he finds Ren off the top, and now we have a very doable 1v1 right here. Hammer versus Spear.
Agmed able to break the neutral bubble with a weapon throw. He's going to take a D-Light Sarah to pay for that one, though. Trying to get back up. The spear there. Oh, no, not another one. I smell the second one. And just like that, 3-1 on the scoreboard. Jota with 700 damage and 5 knockouts.
Holy moly, dude. I mean, the way that we saw Jota navigate that 2v1 was just expertly done, right? I mean, we all saw the way the positioning was happening. I think his one opportunity right here was to